Hello, I'm just here at the studio doing some research and some study, and I wanted to just come on and briefly talk about the goddess that I'm studying at the moment, who is Chinnamasta. So often when we think of goddesses, even when we think of Hindu goddesses, of which there are thousands, we often think of a goddess like Saraswati or Lakshmi, who are beautiful and easy to work with and easy and safe to get to know. And sometimes people shy away a bit more from Durga and Kali. They're a bit more difficult, perhaps, to work with. Kali, with her skull necklace made of the skulls of those she's defeated, can seem quite fierce. But they are rewarding to work with. Chinnamasta takes this to a whole new level. So she is pictured naked with a cleaver in one hand and her own severed head in the other. She is dancing on the coupled bodies of Rati and Kamadeva. So that's the god of desire and his consort. So she's dancing on them. And her naked attendants, Dakini and Vanini, along with Chinnamasta herself, are drinking the blood that is spurting out of her severed neck. It's quite an image. Let me. And yet, she's such a powerful goddess to work with. She is about transformation, radical self-inquiry. And whilst it might be nice to have an easy ride and work with, Lakshmi or Sita, Saraswati, nice light goddesses, although, they've all got their moments. Are we in it for an easy ride? Is a spiritual journey supposed to be easy? Or do we need, and I know the answer to this is a rhetorical question, do we need to face the shadows? It's no use doing the easy work. If you want to progress on a spiritual journey, the easy work, it's like revising for an exam and only revising the stuff that you already know because it's nice and easy and it gives you that feeling that you're succeeding. And if you revise the stuff that you struggle with, it feels far more difficult because you're coming up against things, problems all the time. But it's the same on a spiritual journey. You can't just do the easy, light work. It has to be done, but you can't stop there. You've got to do the shadow work. You've got to do the dark stuff. And you've got to work with the darker goddesses if you're if you're going on a goddess journey. You can't just stick to the nice, easy to work with, easy to access goddesses. We've got to go with those scary, darker goddesses who challenge us and who challenge us to look within ourselves and challenge us to cut the crap and stop hiding behind our stories. They're like working with a dark goddess is like having a really good friend who calls you out on your bullshit. You've got to do it. You've got to go there. Otherwise, what's the point? We can all sit and meditate on the easy things. And it's nice to do that sometimes. Sometimes you need that boost. Sometimes you've got to go where it hurts and find out what's there and work with that, because otherwise we are not progressing. So that was just my thoughts. I know I've got a long way to go with Chinnamasta. A long way to go with all of them. This is a lifelong work, but it was just something that made me smile as I was reading something about her. And I just thought, I wonder, when I'm doing my Monday mantras, do people picture these serene goddesses and gods who are there to give us boons and help us? Or are you picturing who some of these people are? When I'm working with Carly, are you picturing her fierce, tongue out, come on then, who do you think you are? Pose with her garland of skulls. And when we work with Chinnamaster, and we will later, probably early next year, because I've scheduled this year already. Now you'll know to picture picture her drinking her own blood as she holds her skull in her hand, and you'll know to be challenged, to challenge yourself to go within and don't hide from the dark stuff. So, that cheery thought. Have a great day, and I will see you later. Namaste.